We have this complex with true where we feel like if you're not white, it can't be done if white people hands me in it. Yeah, like me I tell a man when my youth I grow up, man. We just have this feeling that lighter skinned people, smarter, man. I growing up in a ghetto now, I really still observe. I say, wait, fear you know, correct. I say, when I got a bank, I pay light-skinned people back in the early 90s, you know. When I go in a bank, I pay light-skinned people in there, you know. I mean, and top jobs are light-skinned people are holding in the 80s, early 90s. So you left what you feel, say, lighter-skinned people smarter until I really dive into it and do the observation and realize, you know, your skin color.
You know how to do this.
You know what I mean? I would automatically think so because a girl's skin light, she'll live well. You know what I mean? Until a switch part, she crawl out. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty good at feeling there.
Yeah.
And if you ever watch a movie, them thing, I see Black Panther is a white CIA help start out the thing, you know, like the whole narrative of no, so me in the street, I saw the street.
Yeah, you're good, man. I saw the street. The street have sound, you know. The street not quiet, you know. The street doesn't sleep.
Yeah. No. Yeah, bro. That's true, I said. The narrative of some good white people helping out black people from slavery liberation time come up. It's still that narrative being played right across. Same thing with Africa. A Putin right now, I step in. As a lighter skin man, and I set some things in place down there in terms of clean energy. African can use it. Get me I say solar and hydro. So a white savior complex is real.
It's a real thing.
Real man, I talk about man, and it's been there for decades, centuries, subliminally.
Yeah.
It's there.
May I look on Andrew Holness' performance right now, and contrary to what them say about Manly has never been able to grow the economy, you know? And the truth is that Siaga did a pretty good job, but of course they found a way to get him out. But let's fast forward to the present day. Andrew has accomplished in less than 8 years than every and any of these guys. Look on PNP just alone, 18 years. But it just seems to me that even with the PNP party when it died the other day, and when Mark come, it's like people just have this hope. Like it's like we just believe, say, when the lighter skin or the brighter skin man comes on board. Andrew kind of get with some of the skin advantage too, you know. But when the white skin show up, you know, I remember say historically, you know, it's proven that them people don't necessarily do as much for we as we always expect them, or as much as they promise, but we always give them the benefit of the doubt. So what I say is, if Jamaica is developing, you just tell me about Harmony Park, and you go up on GIS, you see a whole lot of things. I mean, it can be seen and felt that the Prime Minister is doing. But for some reason, we just feel, say, the white man going to do better. Because I don't know if it was a regular black man without a plan who has never done anything for the country. In other words, when Andrew beat Portia was a favorite. The second time around, Peter Phillips never had a chance. Maybe if we had a Lisa, people would have said Lisa has potential. But when I see no other man yet, where we can say, yo, if that the man that did kick away 100 foot long time. You know, Jamaica always have them kind of thing there. But when a white man come around, you hear how much damage. You see me, brother?
Yeah, I really thought, man.
It come from a deeper place, you know.
It is. I tell a man, say, tattoo.
It tattoo upon my brain, man.
You have to liberate from, you know, or else. So that kind of inferiority complex there, created in a normal man. It's still real. We don't know. The candidate with him present, no, make it. We don't think him have the degree of charisma I take to really draw people to him. I get what I say? So we think of the edge there and draw over him. You know, the whole charisma, a kind of feeling like when him say something, it sounds serious, and 90% of the time I'm here and good solid 80. Whatever I said is followed on. You get what I mean?
True. And you see the noise that they will make.
You know?
Yeah.
Even with the crime something, you know, they make the adjustment, say, then catch you with a gun, you know, it's automatic 15 years, you know.
Yeah.
You see that they might try and fight, even though they might get roadblocks. And that's one other thing we can never understand with politics and opposition and them, because the aim should have been for the betterment of the country if there's such a word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It go down to politicking in so much where you might see a plan on paper that looks to have great potential, but because the opposition, you shoot it on.
Mm.
You know, enough to work, because that might mean, say, you know, go see power again for another 8 or so years.
That is it.
You get me? And that's the angle we take on it. But when you go over to Costa Rica, look on Costa Rica now with that mega prison where man them build. The man them build a prison in Costa Rica and a grow where when you go in at that, you know, you cut off from all civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, get to go out a door. Then you have one part in there where they just put you out in a light not turn off there.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like always on, you know, have no contact to outside life, no cell phone, no nothing. You just did it, they do your time. And at that, them do a Costa Rica and cause the crime rate to drop significantly, because we only when they run like 1,600 a year. And the man them drop to like 200 murders.
Consequences,
in a year, they build a prison and take up all of the man them where they know say involved in a gang and crime and then they then just scrape them up and put them up in there. No outside contact. And that's something like that we think we need.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
Call shots and not tell man who them figure kill, and you get me idea?
Yeah. Then what? You make a good point. You make a good point. Even though it's a good measure, they may not support it because everybody gonna see where it come from. We still see the white savior complex still in some people's mind. People never give argument no more, as to why Mark Golden should be. All of us say give a chance. Give a chance. You know what, brother?
Give a chance. Yeah, look at 2024, you know, man. Modern time, you know, man. This are the days when, you know, you used to play cricket.
Yeah.
I know, so you can't batter. Nobody now pick him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, sorry for him, I eat and I say, all right. He last man. You know what I'm saying? So if you knock off runs there before that, you don't have to worry about him, because I'm last in our wicket anyway. So chances are he might not get a step in our wicket. And that's what we see. That's what we see white man, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, a joke business. And
he doesn't look like somebody where nobody know how to play with that.
Yeah.
He might end up, if he stick around the wicket long enough,
he might get a chance. We're not playing that in 2024 though. Yeah.
Modern time, them the days of politics done. The game I try something of his own little constituents. And of the Prime Minister.
True.
You can't send that to represent women.
True. Yeah. Remember, so we tried joke pan post already, see what happened there already, you know, like.
You see,
the truth is that the PNP has had a lot of chances and they mess up a lot of things. As we say, the economic growth and something that you can't overlook and say, no, man, we can move on from that, man.
Yeah, man. Like the PNP love to say, you know, it was in the pipeline.
It was
yeah, you have a bunch of things in that pipeline. I want to build a different pipe.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So them things that I get to accomplish, because the other problem we have with this country is that one government now pick up half away, next one left half.
They want to do something different.
In a journey, you know, every man want to do something different, and that's why projects come to finish.
It can't
you get
work
me?
like
every
that.
man want to start signals. You know, I'm going to say, oh, is Edwards here going to do that? Or which man will do that? Or, oh, it was PJ who did that. So the whole name thing.
But them youth are real talk. But them youth nowadays not necessarily run down, you know, the whole idea of politics and so on. But you think the 20 to 25-year-olds and so on these days, are they aware that the government that we have in office now is the reason why we're seeing the developments for the last 7 years or so in Jamaica? Are they aware these things is really the government we have in the office, bro? You think them aware, right?
I think, yes, we strongly believe that. And the reason for that is because the whole paradigm of politics kind of shift when Obama took over the helm in the US a couple elections, you know what I mean? And Obama kind of bring a spin to politics where he bring not saying other politicians were intellectual before then, you know, but he kind of bring one degree of intellect to the game. It make people want to listen.
It make it look real and relatable, yeah.
Yeah, it dive down to that. And then you see Andrew now kind of want to fashion himself the way that
yes, sir.
I'm thinking he emulate Obama, you know. And
good point.
It make him attractive to the youth in some degree. You get me? Because him have more followers. If you ever check the TikTok thing on Instagram and everything, you know, we have more followers than Marky G.
Yeah.
You get me? So more youth look and more youth more involved in what's happening globally too. You know what I mean? Because of technology, the youth have the information at their fingertips.
True.
So more youth inclined to what is going on across the earth. You know, because people are watching their money too, because these only for youth 24 to 30, in them age group, the 20 to 30 age group, a forex, the man them talk about and trade, And that the little youth them go off and they try. Even my son tell me say he want to learn trade, the forex business. So it means if you talk forex, people are looking for the dollar, because a dollar the reserve currency.
Right.
The earth right now. You know what I mean? And you have people like BRICS are coming. You have the African them try to create their own currency just the same and back it by gold. And say US don't really have the gold for really back the dollar. But that's another story we can talk about.
Boy, I don't know. You study a whole heap of things still, Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, in the Caribbean now, bro. What I say is, while me like the progress from Andrew's government, you know what I mean? It's not just Andrew's government, but Jamaican government on the whole. I think Jamaica being in the geographic position that we are and the name that we have in the wider global population, we should have play a stronger role in the Caribbean in terms of uniting the Caribbean. You know what I mean? And by that, I mean, we don't used to have the G15 summit, but we don't see the G15 summit really a summit or really a G15 in terms of how we trade in the Caribbean. You get what I deal with? Yeah, like what we produce, trade with Trinidad, we have good line of trade with Bahamas, Barbados, and our products circulate through the Caribbean fairly. You know what I mean? And by so, Cuba and Haiti.
Yeah.
Could I get?
Yeah.
And we solve each other's problem.
Good point. You know, me no want to make no excuse, but the gutter politics of the PNP, me feel like Andrew spend a lot of time really fixing the things that they call out and they make a big deal about. Because if you listen to them, there is not much of a talking point, You see, if you did have a progressive PNP who was challenging, I feel like he would have looking at them direction, if it shows that this is bigger than Jamaica right now, that this is bigger than Wagwa. You understand me?
Right.
And
like we just see a while ago.
Yeah, man.
Look for Prime Minister Motley,
Motley are the boss of my youth.
That me mean when we say
Jamaica
should have a stronger foothold in a Caribbean politics. Because Motley, right now, we think Motley is the most powerful politician in the Caribbean.
In the Caribbean, yeah, man. Just the way she speaks on the points.
Yeah.
And she speaks very frankly to the issues. Yeah.
And he's firm and frank and he's not afraid to tell Andrew HOLNESS, man, I want to, man.
A real thing, man.
Foolishness.
Yo, I'm not going to press on your brain because you're on the road today, But hear me, I say now. You always a drop knowledge, so I decide, say, we're going to record upon this look, a WhatsApp thing.
Record?
I record upon my wife phone. I have a WhatsApp longer than the WhatsApp message we sent me with you. You speak enough knowledge easily off of the top of your head in my youth. Even me, I learn. For what I say, not for the thing that I say. Mostly it's for people out there who not study. We have to put your voice out there, brother. I mean, your producer, man. Project 2025 right now in America. The Republicans, pretty much, I try to catch the whole country in them big white nets in the region. So when you see them run down Kamala, and that them a vote against my youth. The policy man them put in a place. If you don't mind sharp, you hear me say, oh, Father Greg, come back and be hard.
Almost did it to that.
Yeah, man, that's what I said. What the man them do, the man them write a 900-page policy book already, So that means just say the man ready for going into the dictatorship from day one. It's not a joke in my youth. So if the Democrats now win this election, a problem in America in my youth. So we have to look for a few yard in Jamaica, And say, what if it come down to it and we have to come back and we yard,
Oh, you know, so these weekends flowing.
Oh, you mean, man? We have to get affected in my youth because remember, one of the things them, is with deport 1 million immigrants, The man them not even talk about illegal immigrants, immigrants. So me I tell you, this is a place that set up a way to give the white people them the advantage. I feel them.
They can't stop that.
They can't stop that.
You know the reason they can't stop that?
Yeah.
It's the same thing that transcends to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. I want to say that I see him handout policy.
See him handout policy. Yeah.
Because the normal citizens don't want to work. They want to live off of whatever they can get from government.
And a PNP create that for the most part, brother.
But even in America, you see that too.
But in America, I see him, yeah, man. But not even that connected the right way a while ago, you know.
Come also real hard, and the Indians them forward, and them come also real hard, and the Africans and the Asians and them with it. And then them build them community, and from this and how you think, oh, they're coming in to steal our jobs. Not steal.
Nobody not steal no jobs on them. Nobody.
Their jobs, you don't want people are fashioning into something great.
Yeah. So they are just politicizing this, you know, just for the sake of power, you know. So when I say no, even in a Jamaica, you see Mark Golden was think the man stopped because of his unique position, my youth. Breaking away from the British, becoming a republic, and all of them things. All the things they were him stop because of his unique. And Jamaica look how overlooking. I said, why from a dual citizenship? Why from a white man? Why from born in England? Why from this blood? See, you can see how they did hand way over to the colonizers them back in the idea, you know. For all the people that were the father going.
That come from a high degree of lack of understanding. You know, look, you know, how I can't imagine him running for any seat in Parliament in England. Being a Jamaican, it's still a significant milestone for any country survive through such turmoil without borrowing, you know, or adding new taxes, you know. Actually, right now, couple African countries right now are riot. In Bangladesh, same way, riot.
You see them with you.
You know, and them a house president. You know what I mean? And just as I say, you know, we don't need a president a riot. And if him not come out, we go to storm the presidential palace, burn down everything. Man, them all in the fridge, I take out chicken and fry and in the presidential palace, I fry. They got yeah. So, and that I go on Kenya, Nigeria, we see Bangladesh, we see things that broke out in England said we. So life I reached the point.
The oppression, man. Yeah, man.
Especially the Gen Z youth them.
Yeah, man.
They look on the inequality, bro, and I look on people that tell us, yo, oh, you can't get raised because the country is in this kind of turmoil, but yet still your prime minister, your president, a fly go about go shake on the people and live luxurious life and pay a new SUV and come in and they tell the regular man say, yo, nothing go on, but you graph. So them things that people are looking on now and just some much long so economy and no business, you know.
Yeah.
I think everybody hungry, you know. All of we sit down and look for one end of with empty plate and in a life. We can't eat, you can't eat.
Yeah.
And I think so. And them till the politics are them kind of turn we see politics are make cross the globe and everybody are catch on piece by piece.
I say if this can't work. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This can't work.
Step out and I said, so if it was the case where them when they do such a great job or the opposition can deliver what they say, although they don't say nothing in terms of delivery, then they wouldn't have people up in America, in the diaspora, the protests against Jamaican government. You'd have people on the ground.
True.
We on the ground with other protests.
Hey, watch out. But that's even look. But that's why I be telling you, good for talk. But never look at that way they call me there, so.
Oh, yeah, then you wouldn't have people in America that protest who after them now live where we live out. And them the panic ground.
Yeah, the bad.
And we are going to deal with what we are dealing with because we see the progress with that. Slow, incremental, but at least we see something that move. You know what I mean? So
big up wifey.
Bless up wifey, man.
All right, family. Yeah, man. Heart of love, bro.
Yeah, man. So that was me and Father Greg all reasoning. And I'm going to just expound some more on this whole idea of white saviorism, you know. And people, may I tell you, so we reach a point now where we need to wake up and realize, you know, that this is not about skin color anymore, you know. The world is at a place now where no race, no more superior. Knowledge is there for everybody. Opportunities are there. And all people are asked in this day and age is for the opportunity to earn and make their own. You see, people who want handouts and the people who want to hand their responsibilities to other people so that them can live easy, them the people, them now go nowhere. You understand me? Say, nowhere at all they now go. The other day, I look down in the slum and I see how the youth them live. I think somewhere in a battle war, I see the youth them fight, you know. And this was years ago, but it's just about 10, 11 years ago. And these are places were run by politicians. We know, say, enough of the garrison them A PNP run them off. Bark same way did it. I walk through jungle and I talk patois like him feel said the only Jamaicans that him need for reach are the one them who are look to him with theme white savior complex. But what about the rest of us who are not living with that kind of mindset? People who are all over the world or who have gone all over the world and get to see how freedom talent and skills match up to people on the international stage who nobody from the international stage can come to Jamaica can tell with nothing because we are enlightened. Remember, say TikTok there. That's why they want to lock down TikTok, social media there. And all of these things make the world a very small place. So there is absolutely no going back to putting people on a pedestal because of race. We're not talking about racism. We're talking about the ability of people to self-sustain when they have the opportunities. And we are saying in a fluid context, all of the people that we looked to who could have taught, because I remember a man like Manley was a very charismatic person, Now we have enough regular people in a parliament, and it is through these people that Jamaica is seeing the very best. So there is no going back to the Tapanaris. There is no going back to the white savior complex to do anything. In a 2024, it's a different thing. Look at America. There was a time when nobody could imagine that a black man could become a president. And there was a time when nobody could imagine that a black woman, a woman for that reason, could become president. But here we are going in the world. Neither white nor black, neither young nor old, neither men or women, nobody no want to live under a system where the people of privilege continue to reap the benefits of what the society and the world at large produce. Meanwhile, the hard-working people get ignored simply because of the color of their skin or some other variable that not really matter in the grand scheme of things. The black man has been the savior of the Jamaican economy, something that we really have never been able to achieve. Remember, from 1962 to 72, Jamaica did well, and then Manley came on board and hype up all of the people, hype them up with all of this talk about empowerment and democratic socialism. PJ ran a different arm of it, but black man time now, 18 years in office, mash up the economy. Portia came in again. It is the love for people that they are able to verbally express. But when it comes down to it, it cannot translate into economic betterment and empowerment of the people. Remember saying, at the handouts that they run out, started creating problems, by the time Peter Phillips came on board, there was no more money in the kitty. So me I talk about the PNP benefits so much out of FinSac and all of the foolishness that they used to do with the contracts, the government contracts, empowering and the enrichment of political activists and all of them people here. They mash up the whole of the money there because free money is something that just can't last. How many people win the lottery and they get broke again? How many people come into good money but because they cannot manage money, it mash up, then gone back to your dogs. And same thing PNP did to Jamaica. And we're saying, since Andrew came in, he's outperformed them by developing the country. When other people look at where our credit rating is right now, they're doing business with us because the money is not being squandered. The money in the treasury, state funds can now be used to develop the country. So now we have roads, we have schools, we have hospitals, we have scholarships that go out there. We have all kind of grants happening. Hurricane come, money can give out to deal with that. Hospital I deal with, police station I deal with, police I get better equipment to fight crime. increase a go on in a pay as opposed to the wage freezes that used to go on in the day. We have heart right now who are literally pay people to go learn. All of these things are signs of a good economy. The country can now do things we've never been able to accomplish. So all of the future developments that we have, it start here, so. And you hear Father Greg say a while ago, the party them have a way for when one party leave office, them try something new. PNP would come in with a total different agenda. Enough things were going now. It I go stop in a FinSac time. A 44,000 businesses up to 200 financial institutions. And we're not saying 44. We're not saying 4,400. 44,000 businesses went down. 44% of GDP went down under the PNP, and right through their administrations is the same thing. Listen, if you don't have money at your yard, you can't do nothing, you know. It is all about the economy. It's all about money in your pocket. It's all about production and productivity. If you are import, you also, if you are export. If you are spend, you also must make money. For the common man, that is what it comes down to at the end of the day. So we cannot bring in a party back to power that only use up state resources to enrich for them part of Jamaica, but the rest of Jamaica go to the dogs. Young people and everybody out there, so pay attention to what I go on. Go through my shows them and hear what we talk about FinSac, the scandals, and a whole lot more as it relates to politics. I will give you historical references. We give you references from independent bodies who study Jamaican politics, and it's the same conclusion. This PNP party is unfit to lead Jamaica. People not say it, but we see it. This white saviorism complex that many have because of Mark Golden, that not gonna work anymore. Jamaica is working because we are brilliant people. Andrew Dede, Nigel, one of the best finance minister Jamaica has ever seen. We put the right people in place, and now we get the right results. This reminds me of the call center industry. Many years ago, we used to have all these white managers, people from overseas, coming in to run the thing, and them always said the vision is to pass it on to the locals. Well, at that I go on now. Enough added local youth them even I leave Jamaica, I run foreign. I stay right here so in a Jamaica and I run different places in a foreign. But enough people don't even know. Say at them thing I go on in the world. Technology and the brilliance has brought the world to a different place whereby you have to know how to compete. You have to be competent. So it's not about skin color anymore. It's not about where you started in terms of your socio-economic background. Anybody right now can do anything them want. And I see Andrew prove this. So we are saying, make we give this youth, make we give this prime minister another term in office to continue the thing, and then whoever comes after that, they must pick up from where he left off. But we're done with this white savior complex thing. We're done with the idea of government handouts to keep people going. Young people, vote for not just yourselves, but vote for the youths them who gonna come up and question the decisions you're making right now. Just like how we question the decisions that the elders made and how they voted just because they like the party and they like the color. Stick with this administration and let us continue to push Jamaica forward. This is the Steady Show. I want to say big up again to Father Greg for dropping knowledge on the Steady Show. Like, share, and subscribe. Steady.